Again, my techniques that I've learned from trial and error over the course of time. There's different ways to do things. This is what works for me. This is what I'm going to show you. I do it every single day. I'm still in the field. Been doing this a long time. I always walk into a job, walk into a room, and address the crossbutts first. We're going to leave out the pre-filling. We're going to leave out any of the damaged sheetrock. We're going to leave all of that stuff out. We're going to follow that up with a whole nother series that's going to be dedicated just for that. You walk into your room, maybe your cousin did the sheetrocking and he did a terrible job. We need to pre-fill everything before we can even tape, okay? That's going to be a whole nother show. We'll talk about that in detail. Right now, I want you to get to a point where you're taping. I always do the crossbutts first. Reason being, we can do this on a dry run here. Let's show you a dry run, okay? When we put our tape, we want this on the crossbutt. We want this piece of tape to end here. And when we put this piece of tape across, it buries the fresh cut end. And it's the same thing with the cap in the corner, right? Cap up here, we're going to bury that. We're going to bring it down here. We're going to cut it. The corner is going to bury the cut edge, this tape. For whatever reason, I've seen people do the corners first, the seams first, then the crossbutts. That doesn't work for me, and it shouldn't for you. I'm telling you what works the best. So you walk into the room, it's freshly sheetrocked. I also want to bring this up too. Typically, when we go in and we start working, we like to work from the top down, right? We'll do the ceiling first and work our way down. And the reason being is because we all make a mess. There's potential for a mess. And this is the rationale behind starting high and working low. If you do wind up dropping any compound and it does hit the walls as you're working, as you work down, you can clean your wall up, right? You're working up here, you're doing this and you drop a little bit of compound on the wall, it lands down here. You can clean it up. Keep them clean as you work down. For ease of operations and to show you guys, I started with the wall first. We would continue with the wall. We would do our crossbutt first again, just like we did here. We would continue with our seam, and we would put our corner in. Now, for teaching purposes, I'm only doing sections of these to show you. You would continue with the seam. So if we were to do this wall from scratch, we would do this crossbutt, we would do this crossbutt, then we would do this entire seam. We wouldn't put a break in there. But for teaching purposes, we're doing it this way to show you how it looks with a coat on it, how it looks without a coat on it. It just gives you a visual and helps you, right?